What's going on, everybody? Gem Mint here, back again with another statue unboxing and review, and this time we have something special. The 1/3 scale Thor by Legendary Beast in collaboration with XM Studios, and take a look at this humongous art box. Before we get into the unboxing, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, because we do have a giveaway going on once we reach our next subscriber milestone of 150K, and we're giving away a Deja Thor's premium format by Sideshow. All you gotta do is be subscribed, leave a like, and comment on this video, then hang around to the end. I'll give you more details on the giveaway. I did want to show off the inside of the art box. It does have a little biography on Thor. Nice picture here. I kind of wish it would have had an art print with that on it, but nevertheless, swinging around to the other side of the interior box, you can see the Legendary Beast logo, XM Studios, and some credits. And I was very pleasantly surprised to see this was sculpted by Franco Carlissimo, who I've been following for some years now in the fan art area. HMT Studios with the concept and design. The master painter is by the Legendary Beast team. Just a great collaboration of artists. Here we have the styrofoam box. It has the straps, it has the logo on top, and it does come with an envelope. I thought it was going to be an art print. It is a little bit smaller, and I like the Velcro. Very classy how they have this sealed. Maybe not as classy as Figurama, but it's up there. Anyway, it has an instruction booklet, and it's very well put together. So you can tell a little bit different than how XM traditionally does things, but it feels familiar at the same time. So you have the contents of the box, you have what the statue looks like assembled, and some great details they're pointing out for you there. I thought this was helpful, the name of the wolf and the dragon that are on the storytelling base there, the Fenris wolf and Jormungand? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then that same image of Thor. Very well done. I like this picture on the back. I need Captain America, y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and remove the straps, lift off the lid. You can see the pieces in plastic and tissue paper with some styrofoam. We'll get rid of that, and we'll start taking a look at these pieces individually. And let's start with the smallest piece, the leather straps that go on the bottom of Mjolnir. And I don't really know why they included two. Why couldn't they just use the same for both? But nevertheless, here we have JARNBJORN. I thought it was Stormbreaker. I was mistaken. And it has some great detail on it. The wood, the leather straps, the dull metal with the battle damage to it. You have Thor's hand. And right away, the piece reminds me of the Prime 1 Studio Superman from The Dark Knight Returns. It has that same vibe, same size, 1/3 scale hand. Great textures and veins within the hand as well. And then we'll take a look at Mjolnir, and there's two of them. There's a left-hand one and a right hand. It has the famous quote from Odin. Again, those great details on the fist. I don't really think it was necessary for so many switch outs. I mean, it's cool and everything, but do we need two Mjolnirs? I don't really think so. But you have the leather strap, you have all the calligraphy and details on there. What is that, the 9 realms? And then the other hand is basically the same thing, just so you can have a different swap out if you want to use JARNBJORN, or if you want to have the closed fist on the left hand. So you have the options there. All right, moving into some of the pieces on the base, of course you have to have Loki, and Loki actually connects to another smaller piece that'll key into the base. So it looks great. It's supposed to look like stone. I like the paint applications on there. It does the job. It's not overly detailed, and I don't think it's supposed to be. Here's a little monster that goes on the side as well. I'm pretty sure it's a frost giant, and this will key into the side of the base. Again, some parts are dull because that's not the part you're going to be seeing, but a cool little creature. Then you have that closed fist left hand that I mentioned. You can see the veins. I know his skin looks a little bit yellow. It could be because I'm pale or the way that the camera's picking this up, but you can see the textures. You can see the veins, the knuckles. It looks great. And then here's the little globe. That's Loki's hand, so he'll key into that, and they'll both key into the side of the base. You guys will see that when we go to assemble it. And here we have the head of Jormungand, so the dragon head. It looks like it was supposed to be two pieces by looking at the instructions, and they ended up making it one piece because it said his jaw was separate, but looks like it came connected to me. You can see the sculpted in scales and teeth. Looks great. And then we have Surtur. This is going to be part of that storytelling base. I'm assuming it's Surtur based on that helmet and everything and how big he is compared to the frost giant. So a nice little nod to Norse mythology and to Thor. And here are some of the wings for his helmet. There are 2 sets. Again, I don't really know if that was necessary. They probably could have keyed into each other, especially since there's no headstands, but very well detailed. The feathers look great. The little silver trim. This is the other set. And yeah, what more could you ask for? I'm a big fan of that Thor helmet, though. I think it looks majestic. It looks powerful. And speaking of portraits, here is the portrait without the helmet and the beard. I always figured this would be like unworthy Thor. This is where he'd have JARNBJORN and he wouldn't have Mjolnir. You can see the texturing in the hair. He's got the ponytail going on. And I was so happy to see that nothing broke in here. I knew there was going to be fragile pieces, but everything came so well packed, man, even though it was opened by customs. Then we have one of the helmeted portraits. This one has the beard, the hair flowing in the wind. I love the movement. Again, majestic is probably a word I'm going to use often in this review. I love the blonde hair. We'll see it with the feather wings when we assemble him. And then, of course, the last portrait, which I think is my favorite. The clean-shaven look just looks so much more godlike to me. Love the stern look on his face. Again, the hair flowing. I like the metal paint applications on the helmet, similar to JARNBJORN. And yeah, all right, so that's the last portrait. And then we have the body. Guys, first of all, this box was so heavy. The body is super heavy. You have the yellow gold wraps on his boots. You have the textured thighs. You have the leather-like texture on his torso. The veins are ripping on the musculature here. It looks amazing. Totally love how this came out, guys. Making our way to the second half of the box. You can see we have the base and the cape. Humongous, heavy, sculpted cape with so much movement in it. Has texturing, has shadowing. This is what a lot of you guys want to see when it comes to big capes. These big sculpted capes, and they did a great job on this, man. It looks great. And it has those two big notches where it's going to key into his back. The base, super heavy, so hard to just lift it up and hold it under this camera, so let's get it on the table. All right, let's start assembling it, and then we'll take a look at the base. So we're going to get Jormungand's head there. Loki with his globe is going to go right here. Kind of a little bit tricky, but we got it in there. Then you have the world tree there. This is the frost giant here on the bottom. Surtur is going to go right above him. Right here, and you can see how big he is compared to the frost giant. And let's just take a look at this incredible storytelling base, guys. This is so awesome. I think we first saw this, I want to say New York Comic Con 2019, and it was unpainted, and everybody fell in love with the base then. It's a great storytelling base. It matches the tone of the piece. Beautiful. Now, before we get into the assembly of this guy, let's give a big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Street Level Hero. SLHLA has exclusive variant covers with brand new drops every Tuesday and Thursday. They just dropped a brand new X23 negative variant for X-Men issue 3, which looks awesome. Use the code GEMMINT to save 10% on any item on the store anytime you shop there. Just like with their sister site, thatSpidermanBooth.com, they have $30 mystery boxes where you're guaranteed 5 comics of retail value. There's going to be one key issue per round. In this round, it's Amazing Spider-Man issue 4, CGC 9.8, the first appearance of Silk. Cindy Moon becoming Silk, and this round will end on August 18th. So if you use the same code GEMMINT, you'll save 10% anytime you buy a box there. You'll get random comics, and you'll have a chance to win that key issue. All right, so let's take a look at the top of the base. The calligraphy looks awesome. I love how this looks like stone. It looks like a real-life statue, and it's just so well done. The color tones, everything looks awesome, and we're going to go ahead and key in Thor right now. So there is a peg hole, and then there's just a regular key, so it's very secure. You can see the right foot has the peg. Boom, he's in there, and I love those yellow straps on those boots. Awesome, so let's go ahead and get that cape on. Now, the cape was a little tricky to get on camera. First of all, this piece is so tall, it was hard for me to find the holes there. So let's speed up this whole process. And once I get it in there, I kind of really just push it down to make sure it's sitting flush, which it is. And let's play around with the switch out. So you could do the closed fist on the left hand, and then you could do Mjolnir on the right hand. So that's a pretty good look. He could have that as worthy Thor with the helmet on. And you could switch it out and put his left hand wielding Mjolnir, and now he's got 2. But you wouldn't really display him like that. So we'll remove the right hand. We'll put JARNBJORN there. So that's probably how I display. Why not wield 2 weapons? And then let's just get a good look at the portraits here, man. Awesome. Totally love how this thing came out. Yeah, this is one that I would display if he wasn't wielding Mjolnir. I just feel like this is unworthy Thor. I don't know. That's just what my brain says. Switching that out with the helmeted version, now you see it with the wings on there, and man, that is just so classic. With the beard, it could almost be like current Thor, like Odin Thor. But again, when I think of Thor, I think about that clean-shaven face, godlike, majestic, hair flowing in the wind. Looks so good, guys. Alright guys, there we have it. What an amazing piece from Legendary Beasts and XM Studios. I had high expectations and it delivered. Can't wait to get him in the module case. I have some other 1/3 scale pieces in there and on the way. So I think I'm going to revamp that whole module case thing. Anyway, Thor looks awesome. Retailed $1,440. An edition size of just $799. He stands just over 35 inches tall, and he's 18 inches in diameter. That's how wide this base is. Now, the weapons kind of poke out a little bit more, but still. Love the storytelling base. Love the texturing in Thor's costume, from the boots to the wraps, the cape, his outfit, the helmet. Everything looks awesome. Huge, imposing statue, and man, I gotta hunt down the Captain America. I didn't pull the trigger on Cap, and now I'm regretting it, and it's sold out everywhere. Hit me up if you got a lead. I ain't trying to pay more than retail, though. But let me know what you think about Thor, the 1/3 scale Thor, in the comments down below. That's what's going to enter you into the giveaway. Once we hit the next subscriber milestone of 150K, we'll go live, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. It may be this video, it may be another video where I promoted the giveaway, so you're going to want to comment on as many as possible. I appreciate you guys watching, but don't go anywhere. Make sure to check out my other statue unboxing and reviews, and stay minty fresh. Peace.